What up, though? We back again with Money Tips with H.H Ric. Got one more tip for y'all. We gonna stop putting all our money in savings accounts, okay? We're gonna go to credit unions and go to banks, and we're gonna see who has the high yield savings account, okay? Savings accounts that may pay you 4%, 5% on your money. So once you start saving money, that's where we want to put our money, because usually the banks pay you 0.00 on your money. So remember that tip: high yield savings accounts. Peace.
Who gonna tell you no? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Or what's gonna tell you no? Especially in your little world. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that's the thing. Shit. Once you start reaching those heights, what Jay say, how high the homie say how high is high enough till we eye and eye with the higher ups. So now when you looking at the higher ups, shit, it's a whole higher up culture
Yeah.
in the shit that they do. And they probably just be on some real freaky shit. Like with the masquerade mask on, and it's a secret knock at the
That
door.
Michael Rubin all white party and a
Like
half
what,
this
what,
every
what
year.
Cat Williams has said, like you go to one of them parties and shit, you go to the bathroom, nigga, you look in the wrong room.
Yeah,
Damon,
exactly.
hey, that, like how he was in the
And-
bathroom on Friday.
And,
Damon,
and Meek Mill in there with French fries on his lap.
on the toilet and shit.
But imagine how the Playboy Mansion was for years.
Yeah.
And we talking before everything was recorded, everything, social media, we talking 70s, 80s, 90s, 2000. I mean, just imagine what was going on there. You can get anything you want. Was somebody trans, man,
Damn.
woman,
Yeah.
shit, probably kids. Ain't no telling what the fuck was going on there.
Them
It's a
niggas in this
sadistic
sex
ass
traffic.
society, man, and people got fucking these kinks and all these fucking just nasty ass thoughts in their head, and they living them out every single day. That's
If you got
crazy.
that much money, can't nobody tell you
Who gonna tell you?
who
no?
gonna tell. And then especially when you like part of like that 1%, like you really making like shit the norm in Hollywood. So a motherfucker might come to you like, man, that shit is crazy. You
Yeah.
like, nigga, no, it ain't.
Exactly.
Go give me some cheesecake.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Right.
Take that.
Take that.
Take that. Whatever it is you want. You want 10 bitches, and you can
The
have them.
diddler.
That's
I want
crazy,
the diddler.
man.
They ain't even got to be real bitches.
Exactly.
The
That's
diddler,
what I'm
like I
saying.
want them half and half. I want them half and half.
Nigga want Arnold Palmer.
I want an Arnold
You want
Palmer.
an Arnold Palmer?
I want them half and half.
Nigga want Arnold Palmer.
Nigga want
Like bring them Arnold Palmers in
Bring
here.
them Arnold Palmers.
The lights.
The lights.
The light Arnold Palmer.
The light ones.
Everybody underage. I want to.
Oh shit, we can't keep coming up with these fucking.
The diddler.
First we had the Rolls Royces,
Rolls
now
Royces.
the Arnold Palmer,
Not
Arnold
Arnold
Palmer. The diddler. Take that.
Oh shit! But that money, man. That money a bad motherfucker.
Now they got that nigga Diddy in Manhattan Central. Fucking Suicide Watch.
Shit, that might be the setup though. Like,
My personal opinion, I don't think he on Suicide Watch.
Yeah.
But I think that every celebrity that gets incarcerated, they put them on like special watch, and they just call it a Suicide Watch for the tabloids.
or it could be shit. If we decide to off his ass,
He
we
was
gay
Suicide
out.
Watch.
We gay. Yeah, he was on Suicide
on
Watch.
some
He
Jeffrey
committed
Epstein shit.
for real. And that's some crazy shit. Look, Jeffrey Epstein he had money, but he didn't have money of like the elites. But he was the middleman
Right.
for the elites. He was somebody that everybody trusted and everything.
Right.
So it's a sadistic, crazy world. When
And did you know that his what's the old girl,
Let me give me a
Ghislaine Maxwell?
that was his woman?
Her father was the nigga who's he owned the company that all of the public school like books.
Really?
Like it's what is it, like McGraw Hill?
Yeah, McGraw Hill.
That's her father.
Get the fuck out of here.
Get the fuck back in here.
That's crazy as hell. You see what I'm saying?
The shit
But
be crazy.
But that's the thing. Do you see what type of shit that you dealing with when you get into these rooms and everything? That's the scary part, because once they make you an offer, you can't say fucking no.
No, you can't.
I mean, because if you say no, first of all, we done told you too much, or maybe you done seen some shit you wasn't supposed to see. So you forced to take the offer, and ain't no telling what you have to give of yourself in order to get the money. And that's what I'm saying. Like, don't get me wrong, I'm pretty sure everybody has a price, but at what price are you willing to give up every damn thing? It's just like
they be in too deep by that time.
yeah, you
That's
right
what
about
that's
that.
my opinion.
It's just like somebody okay, well you have a child prodigy, whether it's
Bow Wow.
singing or something like that, and a parent is going to give their child, to the record label or whatever for development or songwriting, whatever it may
Prime
be. But here it is. This child is still you giving a child to grown people who's not in your family,
Right, who got
you
agendas.
don't know.
Prime
You know what I'm
example.
saying? So that's just crazy.
Prime example, shit. When they was giving their childs to Dan Schneider on Nickelodeon,
Nick-
And that nigga had a whole ass foot
had
fetish.
a whole
Yeah,
ass
the whole
foot fetish.
right?
Then
I
fucking,
did read something that he wanted them to like when they were rehearsing, like everybody was
Yeah,
wrong with them shoes.
you couldn't have no shoes on. Freaky ass
That's
nigga, dog.
crazy shit.
This nigga fat as hell with a laptop in front of him talking about take your shoes
take
off.
your
That's
shoes off.
crazy. But see, that's the thing. Everybody, I think do you think people develop this shit over time, or this?
I think
or
that
they
shit
got a
come with the
mental
money.
illness? It comes with
it
the
come
money.
with the money.
But
But
how
you
do
know,
you
a
know
lot
what
of
you
them,
like, though?
a lot of them be born into the industry on some what's the nigga Freaky Man, Harvey Weinstein type shit. They be just be born into the industry, so they just develop that shit. Like I really can just do what I want, and the type shit you type in porn, you like when you do a casting call, you like, hey, take your shoes off.
So my question is, what the fuck happened to Orlando Brown then shit? Cause that nigga fucked up now.
No, they fucked him up.
Yeah, they fucked him
They
up.
fucked him up.
Cause remember on what was that, Major Pain? Then That's So Raven. Then after that,
So you believe he was being molested
maybe
Either that or he saw a lot of shit.
saw a lot of
as his brain was as he was a kid, and
Right.
As
it
he was a
fucked him
kid.
up as he was growing.
That's So Raven Simone, her too. Shit, a lot of motherfuckers did
Yeah,
from
'cause
Disney
She's
Channel.
gay now.
She a Chrysler dyke.
Chrysler.
Chrysler dyke. I seen her with a Gucci North face on. That bitch is a Chrysler dyke.
But that's the thing. Money really a lot. I will say too much money does more harm than it does good.
Yeah.
At what? Okay, let me ask both of y'all this. At what point is it too much money?
I know a stat.
Okay,
Over 30 million, you don't need no money over 30 million
you don't need anything
For the rest of your life,
for the rest of your life.
I believe that.
I would probably say it's lower than that. I would say 10.
That's the stat. It was 30 million, but a lot of these people don't even have that, but they might have the exposure or connections to that. So that's why they fall to that.
But I think generally speaking, the average person mind doesn't actually know what money really is. For instance, the average the median household income in America is $55,000. So in order to make $1 million, it takes 20 years of making approximately 20 years of making the median household income. 20 years of your life.
But that's only grossing $1 million. That's not
what I'm
having
saying.
$1 million.
Exactly. But
Because if you making 50, if you median income in the United States, you're not even gonna ever have 100,000 disposable income.
exactly.
So you might have grossed it, but you will never have it.
and that's the thing. And typically, if you are living, I would say, at your means or maybe a little below it. I mean, now, okay, post COVID, yeah, inflation and things like that. But prior to 2020, $55,000, $60,000, you can live a decent. You can live
decent
decent.
life.
You can now. You probably can't do too much crazy shit. You know what I'm saying? You can't be out here buying just any damn thing. But you could live respectably, right? Because our parents lived respectively. They didn't make that much damn money. They probably, here it is. Most of our parents now are pushing 60 or getting ready to retire now. And they probably over a lifetime, they probably made at the most probably $1 million or maybe $1.5 million over a lifetime of working. But they've been able to. I mean, shit. We wasn't raised poor. The lights wasn't getting cut off and shit like that. So we live modest, normal lives,
yeah.
you know. And it didn't cost that much in order to do it. So I think when you tell someone, okay, I have $1 million, and people say, well, that ain't no money. Based on what? $1 million is a lot of fucking money.
That's
now,
somebody's lifetime.
That's what I'm saying. And shit, moving forward, shit, if an 18-year-old start working right now today, 65, more than likely at the way inflation and the rate it is now, they probably won't make $1 million, or they'll probably just make $1 million. So you talking about a salary over your lifetime, it's only going to be $1 million. But you tell a person $1 million, because shit, the average person won't even sniff $1 million. $1 million is still a lot of money.
It still is.
You know, because to be honest with you, all you really need is $2.5 million. Okay,
break that down.
2.5. Okay, so $2.5 million. You can use the 4% rule in order to live off of the 2.5 million. So the average return of the stock market for the last 30 plus years have been 7 to 11% return. Okay, so if you use the 4% rule on 2.5 million, that's $100,000. Based on the 4% rule, that's $100,000 that you receive every single year, never touching your principal of the 2.5 million.
Right.
So to be honest with you, from $1 million to 2.5 million should actually be the goal to live comfortably for the rest of your life.
And you should stop at that then.
You should. Now, I mean, don't get me wrong. The 4% rule on 5 million is 200,000 now, or the 4% rule on 10 million is 400,000 now. You know, but the thing is it's all based on your lifestyle. It's what you want to do, but the thing is, you have to be able to plan for that. You more than likely you're going to be working your entire life. You know, even when you retire, you're going to be working, because as soon as you start sitting still, shit, your ass probably going to die. You know, that's why people don't want to stop working.
That's a lot of people scared, because the rates for people who stop working and
they don't live
retire,
long afterwards.
They don't live much longer afterwards. That's why you see a bunch of Walmart greeters.
Yeah, exactly. You got to do something.
You got to do something. Drive a school bus, nigga. Get an ice cream truck.
Yeah. $1 million is $1 million is a lot of fucking money, man. It's a lot of money, especially when you got 170 million Americans that are at working age, and over 60% of that 170 is an unexpected bill, a lost check, something go down on your car. They are one of those away from financial ruin that usually takes 3 to 6 months to come back from.
They said it's about $500.
$500.
So 60% of our whole country is $500 away from crashing the fuck out.
Going crazy. But a motherfucker will tell you $1 million ain't nothing. I just think once you tell somebody $1 million, they automatically start thinking of all the designer shit all the shit they can buy.
Yeah.
Mansion.
You buy a mansion, the mansion.
Now, when you say those people, you already know who you're talking about.
Yeah,
niggas.
No, not even. But it's not even niggas. I think it's just people period. Because shit, if you talking 170 million, shit, allegedly, blacks only represent 44 million of the population in America. So we talking about way more than us. Yeah. America is just full of consumers. All of us just spend.
You ever? I seen the video about how people overseas look at Americans. You seen that video on Instagram?
Mm-mm.
So I think it was in Europe, and it was like, yeah, they dumb. Mm-hmm. They lack respect for people, and they was going in on us. Mom, like, the shit true.
It is.
They talking about they eat McDonald's every day.
Yeah.
I was like, damn, bitch.
Americans, unfortunately for us, Americans
can't get a 4-piece.
I can't get a 4-piece now.
Selfish.
They said selfish.
We're violent as fuck.
They said violent.
We're greedy.
Self-centered. If you was in Germany looking over to America, how would you look at us? Like, they some fat motherfucking 1,000-pound life motherfuckers.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, a lot of Americans obese.
If you go into a Walmart parking lot, that's America, nigga.
Yeah, so if y'all ever seen I don't know if y'all ever seen it, but it was this
Walmart is
That's
the
America.
microcosm of America.
it's a video. The dude was doing portion sizes from like UK to America. Most of they shit is smaller, and I'm like the Coke bottles here bigger than the Coke bottles in the UK.
With different ingredients in it.
I don't know if I think it was different.
They banned most of those dyes and
Yeah.
all the shit. Yeah.
But
that shit.
America has what, 2,700 billionaires? Is it something 1,700? It's something crazy. Billionaires in America. That is mind blowing compared to the next country, and I think the next country was China. But in China, the average person can't become a billionaire. You have
They
to
don't allow it.
They won't allow it, exactly.
Yeah.
But
that's like in Norway, they're not gonna allow you because they like communist type shit.
But
They're
that's the thing. But I believe there is, and I don't get me wrong, because I enjoy capitalism myself, but I just think because to me, after $100 million,
capitalism make the world go round.
it makes the world go round, but it makes the world fucked up too.
I mean, you gotta take the good with the bad.
Yeah, but after $100 million, it's just like,
Because
what else is there?
we can't have the shit we have without capitalism.
No, we can't.
We can't have rubber bands without some third world country nigga making rubber bands with his feet.
You right about that. But
You don't think about shit like that.
But that just means we can't buy rubber bands for 79 cents.
Yeah.
We can buy it for $3.50.
We don't want to do that. We don't want to do that.
But that's the
Bitches
thing.
got hairs to braid.
That's the thing. But that's the thing. That's only in America, though.
That's
only Americans think like that for the
But
most part.
only we consume how we consume though.
And that's what
At the rate that we consume.
But okay, at the rate that we consume. But look at the shit that we eat, and so you have the medical board, and you have the Food and Drug Administration. You have them all in the bed together. So the Food and Drug Administration say, we gonna make them sick, and y'all niggas gonna give them a pill.
Mm-hmm.
So, and we gonna work hand in hand like that. But my thing is, how much is enough, though? How much money do you fucking need?
Because the Food and Drug Administration cannot be bankrupted by a nigga on YouTube that make $300 million a year. It's a race.
Yeah, you're right. But it's a race to the end.
You're not gonna make more money than we do when we can just mandate something.
Right. But so what happens when you get all the money? Then fucking what?
Yeah, they get some more money.
But if I got 100 billion, what is 150 billion? If I got 200 billion,
but
what is 300
capitalism is a race it's a never ending race.
Amongst 2,000 people.
It's amongst 2,000 people, and they all racing like a little gap. I'm gapping you by $1 million. Then you gonna get me by $1 million. It's just a never ending race. But do we want to live any other way? Do we want to live a communist lifestyle?
I would. What you mean? Do Americans want to live a communist lifestyle? Yeah, I think we do.
I don't think we do. I think we want to live how we are now. I think we want the greedy ass lifestyle. We want to get what we
want to
get
know that we're better than the next person.
Yes,
I can agree with that.
We don't want to be rationed.
I can agree with that. For me personally, it'll be hard for me to have 100 million and then everybody around me ain't got shit. It's like, who can you even share the shit with? How you have fun with the shit if it's just you at the top by yourself? It's lonely at the fucking top. It's gotta be. And then I feel like once you done got so much fucking money, now you want to start experimenting. Well, let me see what I can make a motherfucker do.
Let me go to space.
Exactly.
Let me go underwater.
Exactly.
Let me build a fucking submarine with an Xbox controller.
Like they got Earth 2 and shit. Like we literally want to go to another planet. We didn't fuck this one up so bad. We need to go to another one so we can fuck that one up. I tell you, the fucking biggest virus the Earth ever seen has got to be humans.
It
has
man, if the aliens was looking at us right now, they'd be like, these niggas
is
tripping.
Tripping. We didn't fucked up the air, the water, the food,
The land.
the animals, the land,
And these
the
niggas,
people.
these niggas is drinking Don Julio.
Hey, look, I was just about to
They
say that.
drink
As soon as they
Don Julio.
zoom in to the black
The
community.
aliens like these niggas.
So
drinking
all right,
Don
they-
fucking
they-
Julio.
they-
I can come and land right now and fuck all these niggas up, and they drinking Don Julio.
Hey, my homeboy Meech, he always say he's like niggas drinking a fucking fifth of Don Julio costs what?
About $88, $90.
Okay, these niggas drinking fucking Don Julio costs $90 for a fifth and mixing it with Everfresh.
Mixing it with $1.25, bitch.
What $1.25?
And bitch got enough nerve to put a Don Julio fifth on top of your head.
What is that? Tell me what that
I'm
is.
telling y'all.
All right, I'm gonna
What
break
the
it down.
fuck
Hey,
that-
so
what the
what
fuck
it
is
is bitches they showing off the bottle because the bottle is quote unquote expensive.
Okay.
Because we don't, but it's categorized because if you want to go expensive, you can go Clase Azul,
Class A, that's more expensive.
but bitches not doing that. Nigga, we
Clase
getting
Azul.
$88 a fifth. We not going $212.
Damn, that's how much that a fifth?
Clase Azul fifth about
Yeah,
$212.
I'm thinking about 212.
God damn.
Yeah, we not going
Who
$212.
drink? Come on now. Who
That was
drink
pandemic juice.
All it. Listen,
I'm telling
fucking
y'all.
Don Julio was pandemic
I'm
juice.
telling y'all, Don Julio is hitting the streets harder than crack right now.
Bro, Don Julio.
Okay, who set these trends?
I-
Okay,
I don't
because
know.
I'm so.
It's a
Bitches.
whole song.
Bitches.
But
It's a
bitches
whole,
don't got no money.
But
It's a whole
bitches,
song.
but bitches make niggas spend money.
it's a whole song. Get off that Don Julio, act a foolio. Bitch, I called your motherfucking phone. I thought you knew me, ho.
Listen, I cannot keep up with. I just look. Okay, so let me tell you what my frugal ass do. Okay, I drink Hornitos tequila when I drink tequila. Okay, and what I found out is a fifth costs $31, but if I buy 2 pints, it's 28. So I buy 2 pints.
Really?
Yes,
Liquor don't make the liquor math don't math like that. It's
it's
always equal.
not on every. I was talking to the guy behind the counter. Not on everything.
That's crazy.
Yes. So when I go into the liquor store, I get 2 pints for $28.
Because some of them, because
because
I go in there and I might get like a pint, and you get 4 shots, and it's the same as a pint, and it go all the way up to a fifth. But that's a new cheat code.
Yeah, hell yeah.
That's a new cheat code.
Say it. Saving tip. You drink tequila, get you some Hornitos Plata, and it's $31 for a fifth. Just buy you 2 pints for $28. Say you $3.
That's crazy.
Yeah, that shit gonna get you there. It's called Hornitos.
Hornitos.
For a reason.
Hornitos.
Hey, I got the Hornitos for the freak hoes.
Hornitos
No, for real.
the freak
But
hoes.
yeah, Don Julio did hit the streets too hard, real hard.
It's pandemic. I believe all this shit is pandemic juice. Every single thing that everybody is doing is all
But
courtesy
in
of the
Detroit,
pandemic.
it's like, okay, during the pandemic, niggas was on Milagro.
Well, I don't even know what the fuck
That's
that
a
is.
tequila. It's a tequila. So we went from Milagro we went straight to Clase Azul. Niggas was getting money. And then niggas backed it back. Like, we ain't getting money how we was. We gonna
had to
tone
back
it down. Now we on Don Julio Anejo. Like, bitch, what?
Exactly. Don Julio and Nate.
Bitches got the bottle shaking ass. They got the air smelling like Badussi and Don
But
Julio.
that's how the story I posted. I'm like, our generation cooked because, nigga, when my mama was 35, she wasn't shaking ass in no red light.
Not at all.
Our generation
all.
is cooked. It's fried.
I know shit.
But okay, so here's the theory on that, right?
Mhm.
So you have history lesson. The 80s was when crack hit like crazy. We talking like 83, 84. Crack really started pumping. So once the 90s started, the 90s babies that were born were product of drug users in the 80s, okay? Now that generation of 90s babies that were born are having children now. And so you figure 2 generations behind us. That's the reason why they twerking at the damn. They twerking at the
he
red
basically
light.
said that's a crack grandbaby.
A crack grandbaby for sure. That's exactly what's going on. So you got to think, if they were exposed to crack and everything like that, there's a higher tolerance towards opioids or all this pill popping. That's why all this shit sprayed on the weed and everything like that.
Fentanyl.
I ain't never seen as many people smoke weed, smoke it as much as they smoke it right now.
You're not getting high from that shit. Motherfuckers smoke.
Shit, all that shit they
Motherfuckers
listen,
smoke.
Let me tell
8
you,
times a day. Don't you only get high.
I went
once.
to the dispensary. This was about a year ago. I went to the dispensary, and I said, I got some pre-rolls, right? So I said, I'm about to go home and smoke. So I go home, I smoke. I think I took 2 or 3 drags off of it, and I'm sitting down, and I swear, like, I'm thinking in my head, like, this was a dumbass idea to be at home by yourself, and now you high as hell. When I tell you, I kept walking back and forth, looking out the fucking window through the blinds and everything. I did that shit like 6 times before I realized what I was doing. And I'm like, man, I got to call somebody else. I was just so fucking paranoid. I mean, it's just something wrong with this shit. Three puffs of that shit, and I was high as a kite. Now, granted, I'm not a real weed smoker, but I don't believe I should have been that fucking high.
Right. It was fried.
And shit, in 2023, what was the first year that marijuana sales surpassed liquor sales ever? Now, of course, they wasn't tracking it, but marijuana sales surpassed.
They trying to get that shit back.
What?
The liquor sales, nigga. They got Capri Suns with liquor, nigga. Fucking Minute Maids with liquor.
Exactly. You right.
They put liquor in everything.
Exactly. But see, that's the thing. I guess they moving away from the harder liquor and trying to mellow shit. You know what I'm saying? To where everybody can drink the shit.
Everything is seltzer now.
Yeah, exactly. Everything is a seltzer.
We call that white woman liquor.
Oh, white woman liquor. The soccer mom, she pouring it in her Stanley. While she's sitting at the game.
Soccer game. Put my fucking son in the game.
Exactly.
Turning into a Karen.
Right.
Why is Jimmy not playing? You better put him in.
That shit, that's what I'm saying. I mean, it's where we moving towards, I tell you.
This world not real.
It's not. It's like we're living in a simulation.
When I seen the motherfucker say freak off on CNN.
They actually said
freak off. For who, did he? Or was that just in
Diddy.
Oh my God.
I was like, bitch, that's a cuss word.
And then this how they do it. A quote unquote freak off.
Right, like
at the headquarters. At the headquarters. He was having quote unquote a freak off at the headquarters.
Shit. Listen, I think it was the last president election. It was Trump and Biden, and they were reporting live on CNN, and the guy was at a big teleprompter, and it was a touch screen or whatever, right? But Pornhub was in the fucking window on live TV, and his eyes lit up like this, and he went up there and closed it out. But that's the shit. Here it is, you on live TV, and fucking Pornhub is one of the boxes during the presidential election.
Nigga got a tab open.
Exactly, nigga had a tab open. Man, yeah, stay off the fucking hubs, okay? Trust me. You gonna go blind, okay? You gonna go blind, okay?
Hey, motherfucker.
You only open it up for one reason.
Motherfucker needs some watermelon and cayenne pepper.
And cayenne pepper. Yes, watermelon, cayenne pepper.
But they were saying like, our youth is going into damn near incels. You know what an incel is, right? Involuntarily celibate. You can't pay a hoe to fuck you.
Really?
So nobody fucking.
I can understand that because younger, I say teenagers, they sit in their rooms all day in the dark on fucking the hub and shit. That's that post nut clarity. Once you get one off, shit, you ain't thinking about no pussy no more.
Man, I don't know if that's good or bad though.
But they don't want to leave their rooms. They don't want to leave it. They don't know how to socialize with each other. They everything is talking through the computer or whatever like that. They don't face to face. They feel uncomfortable. They get anxiety. Shit's fucked up.
It wasn't no such thing as anxiety when we was little.
That's because
you a bitch.
You was forced, right? But you was forced to go outside. Yeah. Though you was forced to go outside. It was a punishment if you couldn't go outside. Now, like my homeboy Print, he always say shit. They come out the room like, damn. eyes. They can't even open they like vampires.
Right,
now.
take your dumb ass outside, go touch some grass.
They under a blue light all day, a blue light from the computer screen of their phones. I mean, literally pitch black in the room. Like, damn, open a window or something. They don't want no sunlight. Like it's gonna kill them.
No,
they ain't going outside, sitting on the porch, taking a walk.
Man,
they
we
ain't
used to
doing
be
none of that shit.
man, we used to be doing all type of crazy shit.
But that's the thing. It's the crack baby. It's the crack
That's why them.
That's another one.
Y'all ever seen like the teenagers not even wanting to drive no more?
I read a study on that saying that teen pregnancy is down, teen drunk driving is down, teen car crashes is down. All that shit is down. Because teens don't even want their driver's license anymore. Why get a driver's license when you can just Uber?
You can Uber a bitch right to you.
Exactly. You can door. You don't even have to leave your house. You ever seen this movie called The Whale?
Oh, is it with the Brendan Fraser?
Yeah. He was like 800 pounds or whatever.
I seen it. I seen the trailer for it.
He was a teacher and he was a
Zoom teacher?
A Zoom teacher, and he just had pizza and shit delivered. He was, when I say big as hell, he was like 600-700 pounds, and he stayed in the house all fucking day for years. Never left. He worked through his computer and he had food delivered to him. And it was crazy. It was actually a pretty good movie. He ended up, I ain't gonna get a movie away, but it was a pretty good movie. But yeah, that's how these kids are. What's the point of going outside?
Damn. Yeah. It's bitches outside.
Yeah, it's bitches outside. But shit, like you said, you can meet them through there. Shit, shit. She might look good because she is the top half up.
Hey, bitches be looking good from the neck up until you go over her house and she a fucking whale.
Yeah. Oh!
She was getting pizza delivered and shit. You like, damn, bitch.
Damn.
I know. Hey, you ever had one of them?
Yeah, they got them. But you already know what time it is when she only takes.
But it's on your neck up, like.
Or she put her titties in there.
Yeah, like your titties big because you big.
You trying to set me up.
Your titties big.
You trying to set me up.
Bitch be trying to throw you off. Like, where the little titties?
And then you be mad. You be mad as fuck.
Every time they stand up, they look got a wedgie.
Yeah, then you be. Hey, then
she get up the cold couch seat in her ass.
God damn.
Pillows.
The whole room shift.
On some shallow hall type shit. Hey, look.
You ain't got no story like that, no,
man. Yeah, I got a story, man. So I went over to this girl house one time.
That's funny.
And I was just like, we linked. I was like, all right, bet I'll come over there. It's like I wouldn't even say it's late at night. It's like before I had to go to work. So this is like at 1:00. So I went over there, and she said, all right, I told her, I'm looking around and shit, because I'm like, I hope I don't get niggas gonna get set up or nothing. But I look over there, she's like, yeah, I'm about to come down. He stayed in an apartment building. She's like, yeah, I'm about to come outside, come to the door right now. Mind you, I turned the car off because it's hot as fuck. So I'm like, damn, all right, I'm thinking, so she had me waiting in the car for like 5 minutes. Then I'm like, all right, I'm about to pull off. Man, when she came to the door, she opened the door for me. I was like, man, what the fuck did I just get myself into, dog?
Don't you say you look like Janet Jackson?
Hey, look. Like off the Boondocks with Pop, when he was doing the speed dating online and shit, they was posting pictures. She was like, oh, damn. I was just like, man.
She was bigger.
Yeah, she was big, but like, I'm thinking her titties was big. I'm like, man, them titties was.
That was that neck up picture.
Yeah, it was that neck up picture. I'm like, how you big and your titties little, man? I can't do this shit, dog. We gotta go.
How the fuck you get out of that?
But, shit, I was like, hey, I gotta go pick up my dad for work, so I gotta go.
Wow,
see, I don't know how I would deal with no shit like that. Like, it ain't never happened for real, but I don't know how I would deal with that shit. Cause like cause I be drinking. Like if I go on like I meet a bitch on internet or something, nigga, I'm going to that bitch drunk. So if you don't look how you look, like you might have to call your brother. Like bitch, we gonna take it all the way there. Like bitch, your sister fat as fuck. Now she calling you to try to fight me, nigga. You gonna die over this fat bitch.
Like I remember y'all. Rick, was you here? Was you here when I told that story? I went over that girl house and her house was fucking filthy. You remember that? When I was telling y'all,
she had the stove.
Yeah, she had the stove. Oh my God, man! I wanted to kill that bitch in there. Rick, man, she was like, all right, yeah, you, because we had just got off. I think we had left work early. She was like, yeah, what you doing? I said, shit, just got off work early, about to go, chill. And she was like, oh, you should come over. So I'm like, all right, bet. This is my first time linking with her. So you know me, had to do my little CVS run. Stop, but I already had condoms and shit. So I'm like, all right, bet. Shit, I'll go get like a little bottle or something, whatever the fuck. So I went over there, she talking about, first of all, I didn't even go through the front door. I went through the side door. So that was strike one. Strike two. So I'm like, damn, the steps was pretty clear. So we turned in the kitchen, and I'm like, hey, what you got I'm in my head. I'm like, damn, what the fuck you got the stove on for? What the fuck you about to cook or something?
She heating the house.
But then, so we go upstairs and shit. So I'm like, all right, bet. So I get up into her room about nasty than a motherfucker. I'm like,
is the mattress on the floor?
No, it wasn't on the floor.
So she had a frame.
Yeah, she had a frame and shit. Right. So I'm like, bitch, you got me over here, and I'm about to get all types of bed bugs and shit. So man, she was like, what movie you want to watch? I'm like, shit, what you got? She was like, I ain't got nothing. She was like, I was just watching some Tubi movies. I'm like, oh damn.
How the fuck she had internet?
I don't know. But this should have been strike one, because when I pulled down, I'm like, yeah, I'm down. I'm outside. She was like, oh no, you at the wrong house. You at the drug dealer house. It was dark, man. I should have just got up out of there. So Soul Man
already came here. I gotta fuck something.
No, I didn't even fuck nothing. Soul Man was on, and I didn't even want to lay in the bed or nothing.
Oh hell!
So I'm like, I had to sit on the edge of the bed. And
nigga leaning in the corner.
Yeah, I'm leaning in the corner. But man, I fell asleep for about 15 minutes, and then I'm like, man, I gotta go. I gotta dip. So I'm like, hey, I gotta go. She's like, I thought you said you was gonna spend the night.
She worked with y'all?
No.
Where'd you meet her at?
Man, one of my friends hooked me up with her, man.
I'll be cussing that nigga out.
Man, it be like that when you be out there, like, you don't know who the type of hoes you would meet. Like, these bitches, like, they live in situations be crazy. You be like, bitch, I want to go home where I got hot water and heat and shit, bitch.
When I got home and shit, I ain't gonna lie, it was the middle of the winter time. I took off everything from my drawers in the garage and shit, and I threw that shit in the trash can.
Really?
Like he got out of jail.
Yeah, shit, and I washed my coat and shit. If I had a North Face on, shit, I washed my coat. Man, I washed my coat about 4 times.
That's when you go in the house.
Women just historically bad with their money, huh?
I don't know what the fuck was going on.
They want to be cute over priority. What the hell is
I don't know what the fuck was going on. That was my first and last time getting in that situation, because I'd never get no shit like that again.
I tell you, I'll be sitting outside the barbershop waiting for my appointment. So I might get there a little early, and attached to the barbershop, beauty salon.
Oh shit, beauty shop.
When I tell you the shit, ladies be coming out hair laid. I mean, they be coming out there swinging that shit. But then they be getting in cars, fucking be donuts on the back, Mitch, man. The car be burgundy, but the two side doors be green.
The fucking tailbone missing on that bitch.
It's like they got tape on the wall. It's like, baby.
Don't ever talk to no bitch who hair done but can't drive. That's your first. Shout out my nigga Dre. That's a red flag. If she can't drive, she done ran over a kid, but her hair done.
I mean, soon as they start the car up and drive off, brakes squeaking. I mean, it's just like, baby, you just spent
engine making noise.
$300-400 on hair.
But that's her, like, living by her own standards. Y'all ain't about to have me going into the fucking gender shit.
So explain that. So she living by her own standards.
Because they need somebody to tell them what to do.
So women are children.
Women are children. If you have a daughter and you date, try to just look at the similarities. Mm-hmm. Women are children.
I can get with that. But women, I also believe, for the most part, women want to be told what to do.
But
they want to.
They have to be. So you're not a child by fault, but you living your life so wild that you haven't found the one that's gonna lead you on the right path, and it still can be your own fault. Like you living by your own red flags.
But what happens where you have consistency of shit not working out though? Why
women have a sense of self-righteousness in Detroit. I'm gonna speak on a city that I know. That if you look like something, that your life is right.
So So it's just vanity. It's based on
It's
vanity.
all vanity because you will see a bitch on Instagram. Oh, I'm just so cute. Like, bitch.
A quick nut.
You fucked the Alfredo up.
Yeah.
Oh, don't fuck no Alfredo up with me. I'm gonna be mad.
But
as
you
fuck.
so cute.
Shit, niggas is Alfredo'd out. Like, I'm tired of motherfucking
But niggas are
Alfredo.
so simple that we would take some Alfredo.
Even though we didn't
Long as it's some Rasta pasta this time, ho.
like,
Rasta pasta.
But let it be some Rasta pasta this time. Not no
Change
chicken
it up.
Alfredo. You know what I'm saying? Let it be something different.
At least throw a little.
Long as it's good, we'll keep
At
eating
least
that
throw a
shit.
little shrimp in that motherfucker.
We'll keep
shit.
eating. If it's good, we'll keep eating it.
Shit, had that garlic bread out shit.
We'll
man.
keep eating it.
We'll
Texas
keep
toast.
eating it.
Texas, the Texas toast garlic bread.
We
Don't let that shit be burnt either.
Because we gon' I mean, men gonna make you feel good as best they can. So
because we so logical that shit, long as that meal fill me up, like
yeah,
shit,
like,
it is what it is.
she
I was
doing
about to
the
eat a
best she
ham
can.
sandwich.
Yeah, exactly. I was about to eat a ham sandwich.
Oh, I was about to go to McDonald's. So
Exactly.
you didn't put the effort in and did what you
Yeah,
did.
fuck it. I can appreciate.
I can appreciate that, but women kind of let their emotions get in a way of how we think. They think that we are. I can't stand when women say that they smarter than us.
Okay. As far as what I would say,
So when you with knowledge, it's either right or wrong.
okay.
Well, women 2 + 2 is 17.
Okay. From a logical standpoint.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay.
Yeah.
I agree with you.
Because
I agree.
you can make a woman talk herself in circles.
Yes, you can. Yes, you can.
You can a woman can come to you like, well, because I feel that I like flowers and you don't do this, and this for me. And then you can have her in the same sentence say, well, I don't even want flowers. I just want my hair done.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Just confused. Yeah, I understand. Yes, you're right. I do give this to women though. Women, I think women are the best coaches. And
They have a superpower that they gotta grow to know.
Mm-hmm.
But the ones that's not there yet, they don't know what they capable of.
Yeah, I can.
So
agree
they
with
let
that.
their emotion get women, you have a fucking superpower.
Yes, you do.
Like
You
we
pull
need
the best. Yes.
y'all.
Yes,
And it ain't twerking.
Yeah,
It's not twerking at the red
twerking.
light.
It's not twerking at the red light.
Yo,
It's not.
don't-
It's not wearing all of the superhero outfits either. That y'all
the superhero outfits.
That y'all like putting on. So
all right, let's
superhero
break it down. We do not like BBLs.
no.
We do not like
definitely
BBLs.
Now, don't get us wrong, okay? It's nice to look at. It's just like having you see something. Oh, that's pretty dope.
But let me give you an
It's just
analogy,
not for
Rick.
me.
Okay, so say you on your way to work.
Mhm.
Your car paid off, but a nigga got a Lamborghini.
Exactly.
I like that Lamborghini.
Yeah, hell yeah.
But my car paid off.
My car paid off.
I don't
yes.
want another car note.
I don't want another car note.
I can enjoy this nigga with this Lambo.
Yep.
And once he speed off, I'm never going to see him again.
Exactly. And I'm fine with it.
And I'm fine with that.
Yep. Yes, I agree.
That's how
I agree.
we look at women with the BBLs and shit. It's good to look at. Yeah, she looks nice, but
Yes. But I told you, I am a proponent though. I don't care who you are, if you spent the money or not. BBLs only look good with clothes on. Once you take the clothes off, it looks stupid.
I ain't never seen a BBL.
I'm
without no
talking
clothes on.
even with the bikinis on. It just looks stupid.
They be looking like flicks from Bug Life.
They just it only looks good with clothes on. That's it. It only looks good. It does
But
not look
that
good
goes
with
to
clothes
show you how men will appreciate a woman's flaws. Because if your ass looks too perfect, we don't like it.
on. Exactly.
We
Enjoy the stretch marks.
Yes,
We
because
enjoy
especially
those
if my kids came from it, like
Yeah, exactly.
we gonna appreciate that. You don't
Yes.
have to go and do all of that shit.
Yes. Do you realize how many damn guys was waiting for school to start so the single baby mamas could start getting hit again?
Damn.
That's facts.
Damn.
I'm just saying.
Football
Yeah,
coaches and shit.
Exactly. Football coaches couldn't wait till the little kids went back to school. Oh, it's school time. Shit, mama home by herself right
She
now.
home by herself.
And she waiting. I'm about to go and bring some muffins, a coney.
I ain't bringing nothing but
Hey, girl, chicken pita.
HD and LD, hard and long dick. Shit. And hey, shit, a little the shit, and bring me a little bottle of that Hornito.
The Hornitos for the freakos. Damn, that's the new shit. I thought we was on the Espelon.
Oh yeah, that's too shit. But shit.
Espelon.
Man,
Nigga might be breathing fire. I might die that motherfucker shit.
But Rick do got a point. It's like a carousel. Like we soon as school year hit, but please don't fall for that shit, ladies. Please don't. But yeah. I had a conversation with my homegirl, and I was like, men reactionary. So whatever y'all set the precedent for, we just react. So if the hoes are making, because I think it's 80% hoes and 20% non-hoes.
80% hoes?
Yeah, for sure.
That's
okay. I'm gonna break it down.
The hoes gonna
Rick, you go up to
what do you classify as a hoe?
Rick, you go up to 10 girls.
Okay.
How many of them hoes? In your eyes, you don't even know her.
Wow.
8 of them. 8 of them.
You probably.
How many of them are really hoes once you get to fucking with them?
Can you
about
tell?
6, 7 of them.
Can you tell by the way she dressed?
But if
how do you classify how would you classify a hoe?
When you gotta go off visual when you first meet them.
Okay, based on how they dress.
Based off how they dress, how they talk, how they carry
themselves.
Okay,
so. I can understand that.
So
I can understand.
Out of 10, how many is that?
Yeah, you're right. I would say I would definitely agree with the 8.
And once you get to know them, do that number go up or down?
Probably up.
That's crazy. So he a 90%er. That's crazy.
Probably up. And the reason why I would say that is because
all of them want to be.
Because it's popular. I believe women love the trend. They love the trend. But
does that not go back to what I said, that they need to be told what to do?
Yes, I definitely agree that they need to be told what to do.
Because if you're going to listen to your friend that's telling you to be a hoe, why not listen to your man
that's taking care of you?
That's taking care of you.
However, I don't believe women are very good at knowing what a good man is either.
Okay.
I don't. So and from that point, I kind of give them the benefit of the doubt. I almost feel sorry for women because they work a lot off of their emotions. And a man can come into their life and he can play the part to the T, because you already know niggas is chameleons. Niggas know how to get that pussy.
You seen the podcast.
Niggas know how to get that pussy.
He too nice.
Yeah, you're right. But I think now men are adapting. Men know,
but that's what men do.
Yeah,
men adapt.
Exactly. But see, that's the thing. It's like asking a woman, why do you keep falling for the same thing? But at the same time, it's how a different man is making her feel. I don't think she's categorizing it as this is the same shit that the last guy did to me because he's giving me a different feeling. Rather that feeling, I'm not going to have the same feeling that I had with the previous man because I put up these walls or whatever. And then this guy some kind of way broke them walls down. So he must be special. And then he ended up doing the same damn thing. So they end up getting into a loop as well, as far as they start fucking with just guys that don't have their best interest.
Let's talk about the loop though.
Okay.
So in our day and age, the loop is, shout out to my sister, we had this conversation. Millie, the loop is you get into a relationship with a woman who want unrealistic expectations for one. Okay. So when y'all dating, she feel that you cannot give any other woman any type of entertainment because you is hers. Even though y'all dating, and dating means that you finding a suitable person for you. So you might have a conversation with this girl, you might take this girl out, but the person that you're giving your most attention to is the one that you like the most.
Right.
So for one, she expecting something that's unrealistic, and then she gonna turn into the crazy girl cycle. Then after the crazy girl cycle, most 90% of men just fall into it, and y'all just go into that cycle. So she act crazy, you gonna fuck her again, and y'all just in this cycle,
Until y'all just get tired of each other.
until y'all get tired of each other.
And
The police
shit
get
just-
involved.
Exactly. The shit go real toxic. Damn.
Because both people had unrealistic expectations of dating. A lot of women in our age think that the nigga is the one after a week.
Yes. You right about that, because I'll be saying like, well, how is this continuously happening? But at the same time, she's in that honeymoon stage. I guess I don't know. It's horrible dating right now.
Dating right now is horrible because you kind of know that you about to get yourself into a fucked up position. Just dating, you gonna get yourself into a situation you don't even want to be in.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you're right.
It's crazy. It's like you either gonna crash out or this bitch is a hoe, or both.
Or both. That's so crazy.
It's crazy. That shit make you want to steer away from dating. But man, I don't know what you got to say about that. TP.
Bitches be hoes. Hoes be bitches.
Bitch, hoes be bitches,
and bitches be hoes.
That's crazy.
It is crazy.
And I think I might be wrong, but niggas is using that shit to their advantage nowadays.
Now,
like,
yes, niggas are really using that shit to their advantage. So are we manipulating women?
No, because that's what's presented to us. They want to fuck more than we do.
You right about that, but a lot of their fucking goes off of them liking you. But it's also the way I think men are presenting themselves as well. We are presenting ourselves as if we're problem solvers. We may have their best interests at heart. We present because a man, when he want that pussy, he the best nigga. He the best nigga
in the world.
But you know what I'm saying?
If the nigga ain't fucked yet, that nigga will come build you a car.
Hell yeah. Yes. He will come build you.
Nigga hit you like, man, I'm asleep.
Exactly.
I gotta go to work at 3:00. I am asleep. Hey, where your baby daddy at?
Right, exactly. Before that, it was like, shit, we up all night. I gotta go work. I don't even give a fuck.
But how many times does a woman have to go through that before she be like?
That is the question. Is that I don't understand is you didn't seen the exact same nigga 17 times.
17 times.
So what is it? Okay, now it get to the point. Now is it you? Is this the only type of do you as a woman have to
as a man, we gotta put that accountability on ourselves daily.
Yes.
A nigga, we gotta accept that shit daily, nigga. We might die today. Mm-hmm. A woman can victimize themselves at any point. At any fucking point. They can start some shit and then get on fucking Instagram and then be victimized and everybody coming on there. Oh, I feel so sorry for you.
And listen, I'm the same way with that. I be like, damn. I personally feel sorry for women because I honestly believe they do not know any fucking better. They really don't know any better. And I look at my daughters like, are they gonna be as they're entering into the world? Are they gonna run across the wrong type of guy? And I don't even believe it's, well, if you're the type of man that they see, then you're the type of man that they would try to date. I honestly don't believe that because I am not.
Because that's somebody assuming that the world perfect.
Exactly. Mm-hmm. Exactly. So I don't think my daughters will necessarily come across too many men like me for the simple fact I was just born in a different time. So I'm going to have a different outlook on things. They're growing up with the young men that they're around. So
the young niggas.
They're going to have more in common, and as they're growing up in this time, there's going to be certain things that they're going to pluck from society that they enjoy and that they like. And when they see that in the different guys that they may date and everything, that's going to be what.
But in black culture, we don't vet men for our women.
Well, in black culture, we don't. But at the same time, we
leave them out to experiment.
Yeah, we do. we leave them out to experience. Not only that, we don't even be the men. We don't be the men ourselves that we would want our daughters to date.
But if you not that person 100%, you can still find that person for them. You don't have to be. You don't got to be perfect.
No, you don't. But it's
You
gonna
can still
be rough
intro-
trying
you can-
to tell a woman what to do.
You can be. You can introduce them, especially if that's like your daughter. You know, the type of nigga she like.
Mm-hmm. But that's the thing. It's always. I think it will always be a situation.
But
where
that comes back to one of my prior hypotheses about women. So they either it's the two R's. We ain't gonna go Rolls Royce again.
Okay.
They either gonna resent you or rebel.
That's hurtful.
It's hurtful.
It's always.
Yes.
Always.
You
gotta live with that. That's like that's mama, sister, daughter, wife, girlfriend. They either gonna resent you or rebel.
But that's the thing about a man. I mean, a real man is not gonna be like.
Yeah,
Because
of course.
a real man, ladies, regardless of how you look at it, a real man is going to set a standard. He's gonna put down the law. And no, he's not trying to control you, which I hear so many women think that.
Rick, people that always say somebody's trying to control them are the ones that need to be controlled.
Yes.
You are so out of control that you need to be controlled.
Exactly. When a real
if you are telling somebody that somebody trying to control you, you need to go look in that motherfucking mirror like you crazy as fuck, acting wild, and you need to be controlled. You need to sit the fuck down and listen to some advice from a man.
Exactly.
If a nigga is telling you that fucking skirt is too short, he's not trying to control you. Yo, coochie out.
Yes. Cheek, the dark part is out.
It's out. Go put some longer clothes on. You about to go outside that's gonna meet a nigga that's gonna knock your ass in between the washer and dryer.
And then now here's the hypocrisy of that. The same women that will speak about you're not gonna control me is the same women that's lightweight controlling their sons in how he's handling his.
But when you approach them, you will ask a woman, would you allow your son to date a woman with 5 kids? And they gonna say, no.
Right, yeah.
Then why the fuck you expect it?
Exactly.
And then you go, some of them gonna lie to themselves. Yeah. So you really gonna tell me that you're gonna have Lil JJ Jr.
Right.
J3.
Right. J3.
He 18 with a bitch with 5 kids.
Exactly.
Just to hold Joe, to make yourself right.
Exactly. No. Ladies, just
be truthful.
Be truthful, but at the same time, but this is hard too for ladies too, because I believe women have to find a man somewhere in their life that has their best interest but don't want to fuck them at the same time. That is tremendously hard.
You mean hold on, say that one more time.
I believe it is important for a woman to find a man or mentor, no matter his age. Find a man in your life that has your best interest but doesn't want to fuck you, because that is what men.
That's a father.
That is a father. Well, day and age now, shit, we got to be careful about that any damn way.
Yeah.
But at the same token, how many fathers are actually present though? Because the reason
we having a resurgence.
We're having a resurgence because you're right, because of the younger generation. We are having a resurgence. However, a lot of the women that are a little out of control, you can tell why they're out of control, because there wasn't no
father.
There wasn't no father in the mix to, to set authority, to set down rules and regulations.
Because that's women's main thing, is the authority part. Is we setting standards for a man. Think long term. We thinking like when I'm 89 years old. We setting a framework. Like, we not trying to control you. We just trying to mold our life for how we trying to be 50 years down the line.
Exactly.
You not thinking that far. Like a girl will get into it with you, but you ain't get her fucking hair braided. Yeah. But bitch, I'm trying to retire us.
Yes, exactly. Exactly. And I hear a lot of people say, well, men need to be leader, like real leaders, where is a woman is willing to
A
follow.
woman has to make herself that for a man. A man don't have to make himself that for a woman.
I agree. I agree
Especially if
with
you
that.
believe in the Bible.
Yes. I mean I totally agree with that.
You can't come to us rebellious because what a man gonna do, you could be the most fucked up man
Mhm.
on this earth, but a man gonna figure some shit out.
He'll figure it
He gonna
out.
figure some shit out.
But the thing is, ladies, we together are losing. Like the black community, we're the ones losing. We're the ones losing because everybody outside of black that's in America, they're continuously moving forward because they have figured it out on how to work together.
Right.
You know, a lot of us now, we're just making sure we let each other know how much we don't need each other. You know what I'm saying? And shit like that. And that's
Yeah.
what's fucking us up. So we all gotta come to each other with, you know, with our hat in our hand and say, look, we gotta figure this out. And we gotta collectively try to figure this shit out. Because shit, you talking about having children. Nah, shit. Bray and Aaliyah moving forward, it's like, what is the world gonna look like once they 21?
What is out there for them?
25? That's what I'm saying.
That's
I mean,
that's
what
the
is
scary
it?
part.
That is the scary part. And then here it is, you being a father, you have the outlook. So it's not now I have to set up things to help them out as they moving forward. You know, of course we got to push them out there in the world. You can't bubble wrap them, but at the same time, you wanna try to guide them. You just hope they listen to you. You know?
Yeah, we in a generation of hope now because it's like I'll be scared to think that my daughter might not find a husband. That shit's scary.
Yeah.
Like
And that's the thing.
she just might be boyfriend out till she
Yes.
die.
And that's the thing. In my opinion, this is strictly my opinion, I believe the greatest flex a woman can have is to first be a wife and to second be a mother. And the reason why I believe those two things are vehemently important is because when you are a wife, your husband will provide and protect till the day he dies. Okay. So for the majority of your adult life, you have someone standing in front of you, taking care of you.
Now,
and
if you break it
providing.
down like that, it's not the majority; it's the whole time.
It's the whole time.
You had your father 1st
Uh-huh.
and then he moved out the way. Now you got a husband.
Exactly.
So your whole life you was protected. So me as a father, knowing that my daughter whole life is protected, that shit is a flex.
But see, the thing is though, women usually outlive men. So when a woman grows old with her husband and her husband passes on, then those children assume the role as the father.
Yeah.
So you have a father, a husband, and then the children will protect the woman.
So
for
you
her
as a
entire
woman,
life.
so you as a woman, if you play your cards not even right, just the way it's supposed to go,
Yes.
you are protected for your
For your
whole fucking
entire
life. You don't have to do nothing.
You don't have to do anything
for your whole life.
For your whole life. For your entire life.
Your whole life, you don't have to do nothing.
And when you are 70, 75, 80 years old, and you're sitting at the table and you have 10 grandchildren, 7 great grandchildren, and your children, you have 15 to 20 people sitting around this table. Okay? Knowing that every single person at this table is a derivative of you. Everybody has come from you that's sitting at this table. Are you really thinking about, ain't no man gonna control me, or a Gucci bag, or shit like that? Like, that is really the meaning of life, when you can sit back and you can see.
You can say everybody in this whole came from me.
From me. Exactly. That is, to me, that's just the greatest flex you can ever have. To be a husband, to be a wife and to be a mother. Because I mean, ain't no telling what your creation is going to produce, what your bearing of fruit is going to produce for the rest of your life. Somebody
that come from you might be a billionaire.
Exactly. Like who I think it was the Daddy Kennedy. He said he had so many kids because hey, one of them bound to do something good.
He just out here.
he said what? He said, hey, shit, strength is in numbers.
just
One of
don't
them
be-
bound to do something.
Just don't be on no gangster shit.
Just be
He
on-
want to talk about old boy.
But hey, this has been a good conversation since it's just three of us. Lee, Champagne. This has been a great conversation.
Yeah, I had to jump from behind the scenes a little
Exactly.
bit, drink a little bit,
Drink
you
a
know what I'm
little
saying?
bit.
But
Just a little bit.
Just a little bit. But we gonna wrap it on up.
Shout out to all of the supporters. This is
We appreciate
Medium
y'all.
Lit with
Medium
the
Lit.
guy Rick and my boy Taylor Pryor. What you got for him?
Taylor Pryor.
Man, shit. Where you want me to go?
Go where you want to go.
Take it
Hey.
where you want to take it, nigga.
Hey, listen. For that girl who said I was cash apping her every Wednesday, every week, or every time she asked for some money. Bitch, you was lying on me. I sent you $40.
$40.
One time. Not one. One. Uno.
Come on, not one.
One. Not one. Not one. Uno, bitch. And that's Uno, not the card game. Uno. Like in Spanish. So I don't know where the fuck you got that dumb shit from. I don't know why you was lying.
Not uno in Spanish.
You trying to dirty Mac my name and shit, man. But you thought you did your big one with that one. Got the game fucked up. I keep my receipts,
$40.
Think again.
bitch.
Peace, y'all.